and my audience. Hi, my name is Pamela Shifflett. I'd like to talk to you today about volunteering in a nursing home. I hope at the end of this speech that you will perhaps spend some time and volunteer in a long-term care facility, your local nursing home, or maybe an adult daycare. Volunteering is beneficial to our lives, and studies have shown in the American Family magazines that it may actually increase your lifespan. We know that the resident or aged person obviously benefits from your volunteering. Many elders in long-term care facilities do not have visitors. Maybe perhaps a lady didn't have children, an aged male didn't marry or have children, or perhaps his nieces and nephews live in this area, so he's had to move to a place to where his nieces and nephews are, and he's not in the area that he spent the majority of his life, so he wouldn't have many visitors. As working in the medical field for many years, I've observed many elders not receiving visitors. And when I see volunteers walk in, these residents light up. It really motivates them, gives them something to look forward to each day. They learn what day of the week you're coming. They get up that morning and they're excited because they know that you're coming that day. And whether you bring them anything or you just sit down and talk with them, listen to them, share some of your experiences, allow them to share experience, or just simply share a Coke, a cookie, just a few minutes of your time benefits the aged population, because right now we're seeing a significant increase with depression, withdrawal, and just simply giving up on life. And as we know in our own lives, if we spend a lot of time alone and we don't have any visitors, some of you may not have children, some of you may have lost your parents, and so those visits and calls, especially in times of need, are very important to us, just as they are for the aging population in long-term care facilities. They eat with the same people every day, and so a new face, a fresh face, is very important to them. Again, as being in the medical field for so many years, I have really appreciated many visitors. It decreases the anxiety, insomnia that many residents tend to have when they are alone and isolated without that fresh face coming in. Now, the benefits for us as volunteers. First of all, it is indicative that we're good time management people if we are able to budget time in that allows for us to volunteer in our lives. Because today, give it up, we all know that we're busy all the time. We're from soccer games to church to work to school, back to the house, grocery store, cooking. So when we're able to set this time aside to give back to others, that comes back to us enormously. Also, being able to set aside that time for volunteering typically shows that you have more happiness in your life. Many studies have shown this. They've even talked about this recently on the Today Show, that if you volunteer your time, you're expected to live somewhere around 3 to 5 years longer. And if you look around in preparing for this, I looked around in my facility and the hospitals. Many of our volunteers are very much abundant in years themselves. And so when I ask them, what has helped you to live such a long life, and they say just giving. And truly that is what volunteering is, giving. And so when we give to others, then it always comes back, more especially with the aged population. And so I hope today that I've informed you and urged you and persuaded you to give just a few minutes of your time, if it's 30 minutes a week or twice a month. Go out, go to a nursing home, sit down and just talk with an aged person, because we're all going to be there one day.